Hey guys, so today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be showing you how to make peanut butter at home because it's actually quite simple. I actually got these peanuts for like $1.99 each, and it makes like a full jar of peanut butter, so it's like pretty cheap. All you need is a food processor, and I will go ahead and link one that you can probably get on Amazon in the description box below so you guys can make peanut butter. And honestly, it only requires basically one thing, and you can get peanuts either dry roasted, honey roasted, like just plain unsalted. It's totally up to you. You can buy some peanuts and roast them yourself in the oven, but I just chose to use these containers I picked up at grocery outlet for $1.99. So super cheap. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So you just pretty much pour the peanuts in there, and so here you see me struggling to get this thing started, but it was, lo and behold, because I did not plug the thing in, which is a huge fail. Here we go. So now it's working after I plugged it in. Okay, so then there we go. So you just pulse it. You just turn the little lever thing there. Either one works, and you just keep going until it starts getting to be like a thick kind of like clumpy consistency. You don't need any oil to do this. All you need is just to blend it. The oils will naturally separate from the peanuts, and that's how you get the peanut butter. So that's all you need to do. See, as you can tell here, it's already kind of starting to clump up. The oils are already expelling from the peanut butter. So yeah, so you just do this for a couple of minutes, and so then you see the peanut butter. So look how clumpy it's getting, and you want to do this until it's entirely smooth. You'll know, the consistency of, smooth peanut butter. Unless you want it crunchy, then I wouldn't aim for a smooth texture. But here, it's not quite ready yet. You kind of see it's getting there. It's still a little bit clumpy. So you have to do it a little bit longer. But if you want it completely smooth, then process it longer. And if you want a little more on the crunchy side, then don't process it as long. It just really depends on your food processor. But this really should only take a couple minutes, maybe less. Just depends on the peanuts and stuff you buy, of course. So then you see me going a little bit further here. So there's all that peanut butter. And occasionally you may have to open the top and kind of like move it around a little bit if it's getting like clumped to one side. I didn't really have to do that too much here, but that's what we have. So then now we see it's getting to be really quite smooth here. I just kind of open this up to check on it, see how we got. See, it's much more smooth. We have here is some smooth peanut butter. So there you go. It's getting quite smooth. So yeah, as I mentioned before, you don't need to add anything to these. You just pretty much blend it until it becomes peanut butter. I mean, if you wanted to add some sweetness to it, depending on the type of peanuts you buy, you can add maybe some honey or some maple syrup. That's a good sweetener. So then here you see it's getting quite smooth, and it's about done. We are getting there with this. It is like almost there. Okay, so it's pretty smooth at this point. It'd be up to you if you want to maybe like have it be a little more smoother. I think we're getting to be about done. Okay, voila, here we go. So there we have the finished product. And you can use like a mason jar or something to just put it in. Nothing fancy. I mean, you can just get it at your grocery store or the Dollar Tree, you know, just any sort of jar to keep it in. And if you want to refrigerate it, you can. I honestly don't. I tend to not refrigerate peanut butter just because it gets kind of thick. It won't get like the stuff you see in the grocery store where the oil's on top. It's just the way this is made. It won't do that. But yeah, it could be refrigerated, or you can just leave it out. I mean, it's just peanuts, guys. It's not gonna like expire unless like you just don't eat it for months or something. So here you are. I'm just kind of scraping the peanut butter off this little lever, and just be careful. You know, make sure you take it out carefully. You don't like slice your fingers up or anything. We don't need any of that. So here's a mason jar. I just kind of went and put it in. So can be kind of a challenge working in a small space. So once again, please ignore the clutter. I do live in a small apartment, as I mentioned in my last video, so there's gonna be some clutter. And so wow, just look at that peanut butter. It's like so smooth, guys. It's just like, it's so yummy, and it's very cheap. Like, I know like a lot of people think, oh, it would be so expensive to make your own. It really doesn't take that much time, and it's really cheap. So, you know, it's totally worth doing. Just honestly buy some jars of peanuts. You don't have to like crack them open or do any like labor intensive things like that. And then there we go. I'm just kind of scraping it down. So get all the peanut butter. And I'm kind of like a kid with cookie dough. I sometimes like to lick the spoon and eat the peanut butter, but I'm not doing that here because I'm going to show you guys how awesome this looks. So it's still a bit on the thicker side, but you know, it's still pretty easy to spread, so you won't have any like issues like that. Trying to get every last bit of it in there. So here we go. It's just about full. It makes about, yeah, this made about 1 mason jar of peanut butter, between like, I think like one of those canisters and like, I don't know, less than 1/4 of the other one, because I think one was like almost empty and I just wanted to use up the peanuts. And just FYI, the honey roasted or roasted peanuts are the best. And so here we have it, the finalized product, and here I am just being kind of weird. Just ignore me. I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like posing for the camera at this point, so please just ignore me. I'm silly. Alright, and that's all for the peanut butter.